What's good? This video is all about all the kill streaks in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. Feel free to skip around, I'll show you all the kill streaks with some clips as well and some stats. We're going to start with the UAV, really popular kill streak at just 4 kills. This lasts for 26 seconds inside Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. It shows the locations of all the enemies on the enemy team that are not using the Ghost perk yet, because the Ghost perk you unlock later in the game. So this will show a lot of red dots, a lot of enemies will be displayed on the minimap. It also shows where gunfire is happening. That includes rocket launchers and pistols, SMGs, the lot. Everything that is not suppressed will be displayed while you have that UAV in the sky. Next up we have the bomb drone. This is also 4 kills or 500 score. Don't forget, in the settings you can switch between score streak and kill streaks. Why not give it a try? If you're trying to get gold rocket launchers, definitely recommend using score streaks. With kills, 4 kills to unlock the bomb drone. Kills with kill streaks do not help you get further kill streaks in the game, just so you understand that. But with this bomb drone, you can actually fly around the map, updating your team of the locations of the enemies. These little crosses will appear on your screen and you can update them. If the enemy is using a cold-blooded perk, that will stop them from showing up on the minimap. And this little thing can explode if you press the R2 button. It's quite a large explosion. I've not had a hit marker yet. It's actually quite powerful, so pretty good to fly to other buildings, kill a load of teammates, great on headquarters or on the domination flag, but it's also really good to update your team and the locations of enemies. Next up, for 5 kills, you can get yourself a counter UAV. The counter UAV always flies to the center of the map. It only takes a few sniper bullets or 1 rocket to take down. It's not too strong, but it is 45 seconds worth of disrupting the enemy's UAVs and things like that. Really powerful. Want to hang on to those until the enemies have UAVs, or you can hang on to it if they have an advanced UAV. It really does ruin things like that. Next up we have the cluster mine. This will shoot down 4 proximity mines on the ground. It takes 2 to kill somebody, so good job there's 4, and it shoots them out and 5 meters in each direction of the center of where you throw it down. You can destroy this by accident if you throw a grenade at it, or if you shoot it yourself, you will be destroying your own kill streak. A bit annoying that happens, but it does not count towards any further kill streaks. Just so you know, the kill streaks do not stack. So kills with this do not count towards the next kill streak, which of course is the care package. Once you call this in, this takes about 15 seconds to drop, and it will contain a completely random kill streak. This is weighted towards the weaker ones than it is the stronger ones naturally, but there is a chance you could unlock a Juggernaut from this, so definitely recommend playing around with this at the beginning of any Call of Duty life cycle, giving you a chance to unlock a really difficult to obtain kill streak early on in the game. By the way, my name's Gaaba. Why not subscribe for more? This is a dedicated Call of Duty channel. Why not? So next up is the Precision AirStrike. This shoots 2 rockets in the exact location you wish it to. As you can see, you do have to be within the vicinity of the danger zone. You kind of have to be on the field and aim this one exactly where you'd like. Good thing about this is in ground war, or just like in Warzone, you can aim this one quite far away and pinpoint exactly where you'd like the explosives to go. It shoots down 2 rather large explosives and always gets a kill. Very few hit markers with this one. Up next we have the cruise missile, the Why Me missile. Yes, you want to take out players on streets if you know where they're camping. It's a really good idea to grab one of these, shoot it into the base and take them out. Great for flags, headquarters, anywhere where there's a lot of players all camping together. This thing can clear buildings pretty well. If you can get it through the window or through the roof, it's pretty cool. There's also a way to speed it up with the R1 button. It kind of hits the ground a little bit faster and you can get your kills like that. Next up we have the Mortar Strike. This thing here is 22 seconds of airstrikes landing in the same vicinity. You kind of direct where you'd like it to land. You have to be near it, so you have to hit the strike, run away, and that's 22 seconds or 16 grenades hitting the floor. That's how I see this one. 16 grenades landing in the same area, meaning of course it's an aerial denial tool. So that's 22 seconds of stopping enemies coming from a certain direction or capping a flag that may be outdoors. This thing is really good on headquarters and domination, of course. Next up we have a Sentry. This thing lasts for 2 minutes. Really cool if you could lay it in a certain corner. It's 2 minutes of protecting a certain area of the map, and it really does do a lot of damage pretty quickly. This has a range of 40 meters. This is about right on the racing map, Raceway. You see here that it only reaches about 40 meters. Anything further, that can easily be shot down. That's 2 minutes of causing pain. It's pretty cool. You can pick it up and move it as much as you like. Just probably get it back into a corner and away you go. Up next, we have the SAE 3 bombs. You get to choose exactly where they land on a little tablet we have here. This is quite good for killing out enemies on streaks from a distance. If you've been killed by somebody, save one of these for later on and it can completely wipe out complete teams in one full sweep. Really like this one. This is quite popular from the beta and I really recommend you keep using it. Just 3 locations, bam, 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 and away you go. Up next, we have the VTOL. The longest I had this to stay in the air was 1 minute 10 seconds. Playing against bots, they love shooting these things down. Got lots of kills with this one. It shoots a huge rocket into the center of the map or wherever you choose via the tablet. Then it hangs in the air and shoots enemies from above. It can follow you around. Just pressing the square button, it will actually locate where you are and then start shooting from another corner. Usually this thing working in diagonals works better, but having it straight in the middle of the map, it has to turn to face the enemies. So somewhat having it in a corner of the map is somewhat better because it will always be facing the enemies and doing more damage. Next up, we have the Overwatch Helo. A great kill streak. This thing not only will stay in the air for 1 minute 5 seconds, killing loads and loads of enemies. It has tons of health. I had this one stay in the air for quite a while. It'll also highlight where enemies are as well. So if it's having trouble killing someone, as in they go inside a building or something, it will highlight them for you and your team so you can go down and take them out. Just like in Warzone, it highlights them in a red dot like that. Loads of power, stays in the air for a long time, a really cool kill streak. This only takes 8 kills. I really recommend this over the VTOL as this will keep sweeping around the map, taking out enemies and highlighting where they are as well. Really, really powerful. Next up, we have the Wheelson at 8 kills as well. This is really difficult to control if you're using insane sensitivity. It's super fast with no aim assist. Really fast, it lasts for 1 minute, drive around the map, pretty powerful. I haven't had this thing die yet, so usually it's the 1 minute mark. You can run people over and shoot a minigun or anywhere around the map. Really like this one, it's going to be perfect on a smaller map. Running people over, imagine if they bring back shipment, this thing is broken, just run over everybody, I love it. Just like GTA, awesome. Next up, we have the Stealth Bomber, probably one to be left inside the care package. I wouldn't exactly recommend you pick this one. At 10 kills, it does a long line of damage across the whole length of any map, causing a lot of damage, killing a lot of players. Again, only a few hit markers with this, it's really powerful. On a long map, this will do a lot of damage, so ground war, you may see a lot more people use this, but 6v6, probably not worth using. For 10 kills, you could also pick the Chopper Gunner. Chopper Gunner is absolutely amazing. I love using this thing. This lasted in the air for 50 seconds. I managed to keep this guy in the air for 50 seconds before he got shot down. This thing has unlimited use of a minigun, really, really powerful. You can fly around the map and shoot it at different angles, of course, but also has access to 8 Hydra grenade rocket launchers. Other than that, minigun, flying around the world, what else do you want to do? This thing is absolutely broken. At 10 kills, really recommend using this one over anything else in the game, to be honest with you, because you can rack up a lot of kills on this one. Next up, we have the emergency airdrop. Unlike previous games, this drops all 3 care packages really neatly together. You can grab these without them being spread around. In the past, this would spread out kill streaks all over the place and people would just steal them off of you, but now all 3 will land together. Really, really nice to see that. It takes around 15 seconds for it to drop down though, so bear that in mind. Throw it somewhere nice and safe. You can pop indoors, wait for it to land, and go fetch your 3 kill streaks. I'm not sure if this is worth the gamble. You could get 3 advanced UAVs out of this, or 3 gunships. You could do that. But you could also get a guaranteed chopper gunner. So with this in mind, I recommend playing around with the emergency airdrop because the game is new. You never know what you might be getting out of these, but of course it is weighted towards the weaker kill streaks. Having 3 of these and for your team, it's really, 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 really powerful. So far, the best thing I've ever got out of this, and I've called in quite a few, was the Stealth Bomber. So I actually haven't once got something better than 10 kills, and I've called in about 10 emergency airdrops, and they all had something weaker than 10 kills inside of it. So far, the odds aren't very good for you to get something better than an emergency airdrop. So next up for 12 kills is the Gunship itself. This thing is hell in the sky. Absolutely loved using this. Had it in the air for 50 seconds. You have unlimited use of 3 different types of weaponry. You can actually zoom in as well. Don't forget to do that to have more accuracy. So you have a little minigun, you have a medium-sized rockets, and you have the big rockets, which take a while to reload. So take your time, go crazy with the minigun and keep cycling through the other ones so they're reloading constantly. You constantly want to be shooting the big ones somewhere on the map and causing as much hell as you can. You'll be destroying everybody, destroying enemies at all costs. It's a lot of fun. In ground war, of course, it will take out vehicles and enemy players, juggernauts, the whole lot. The gunship is brutal and really difficult to play against. But if you wanted to, you can choose the advanced UAV. Some teams really do pop off if they work together towards advanced UAVs. The advanced UAV in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer will actually last for 45 seconds, showing the location and the direction the enemy are facing. Really is broken. If you have 2 or 3 teammates all using the advanced UAV and timing it just right, so you have advanced UAV after another. This thing really is broken. Just remember, you cannot call in multiple kill streaks in the same life. You have to die in order to bring in another one. But advanced UAV over and over again will be unbelievably difficult to play against and could be the most broken thing in the game. Here it is on screen. It lasts 45 seconds, shows the exact locations of enemies, and even shows the way that they're facing, making it really easy to push buildings. Really love this one. So last but not least, we have the Juggernaut suit of armor. This is a callable kill streak. It takes 13 seconds to land on the playing field. And inside this box are 2 separate things. There's the armor and the weapon, the minigun, of course. I mentioned them separately for a reason. I'll tell you why in a moment. So the Juggernaut suit has absolutely loads of health. I am yet to figure out how much health exactly because I'm only playing against bots currently. Rather difficult to determine how much health you have, but it's quite a lot. And you have unlimited use of the minigun, of course. And you have access to some music if you wish. But the minigun, of course, has lots and lots of ammunition. It has unlimited. You just keep firing it and firing it. I practically shot it for a full minute and didn't run out of ammunition. It's fine, didn't overheat. Just keep shooting it and shooting it. Quite impressive, and it doesn't actually cause a lot of damage, but it does do some damage up close. The thing is really powerful in the same room as someone else, and of course you can push buildings, capture flags, take out vehicles. It's incredibly powerful for that, of course. We all know the Juggernaut, we all fear it, we all want to kill it. It's pretty impressive. So once you die though, however, you will be dropping a Juggernaut minigun. It's the only way to get a minigun in this game. You see it on the floor, you pick it up. Now this gun, any kills with it will actually count towards future kill streaks. Did you know that? This minigun has no challenges or camos, I don't believe, but when you pick it up, any kills you get will work towards kill streaks, which is pretty impressive. But you do not have unlimited ammunition. It starts at about 300. Using a munitions box, you can replenish your ammunition and continue shooting people. The thing is really powerful, just not so good at range. So they're the kill streaks. My name's Gaaba. Drop a like, maybe subscribe for more. Take it easy, bro.